So my car just broke down on the side of the road. Last night when I was coming home and I parked, I noticed there was some steam coming out my front of my hood. So I parked, I opened the hood, I looked at it, and it looked like there was something that was dripping onto my turbo and was steaming due to the heat of my turbo. At first I thought it was no big deal because I looked at my coolant tank and it was still pretty full. And so I'm like, maybe it's just a small leak, nothing to worry about. So the next day, which is today, I hit up one of my friends, Lexi, the one with the 500 horsepower GTI, well, X 500 horsepower GTI now, probably like 1,000 horsepower RS3 or something. So I hit her up like, hey, can I bring my car in for you to look at to make sure there's nothing too serious? And she said, sure. So today I was gonna drive 50 miles from Brooklyn, New York to Lanoka Harbor, Lanoka Harbor, to New Jersey to her shop for her to look at. But I didn't even make it out of Brooklyn. I drove maybe like 5 miles, and then all of a sudden my dash came up that says coolant warning, see owner's manual. So I pulled over to the side of the road, opened my hood, and noticed my whole coolant tank is just no coolant. My whole coolant tank is just empty. There's no coolant inside. I looked at where the leak, quote unquote, leak was supposed to be, and it's just wet everywhere. I'm just dripping coolant. I don't know if you guys will be able to see or hear, but last night my coolant was like all the way up here, and now it was completely empty 10 minutes ago, and I put whatever coolant I had in my trunk back into it, and now it looks like it's depleting again. The area that is leaking was somewhere around here, and then if you look on the floor, there's just coolant everywhere, leaking everywhere. So I don't know what's up. I'll see what they say. The crazy thing is I had my water pump and my housing and all the other mumbo jumbo fixed a while ago, like last year actually, last winter, and now this is happening. Honestly, it might be my fault though, because yesterday I was filming a launch video and maybe I sent it too much, so it may be because of that. Hopefully it's nothing too serious or something too expensive, because then I gotta start asking people to like and subscribe more then. So now I'm just here on the side of the road waiting for Geico to come tow me. Thank God I have the emergency roadside services, because when I was adding the plan, I was looking at the option, I'm like, do I really need this? I mean, like, I know my car inside and out. I don't fucking need this. It's just a scam. But thank fucking God that I added the option. You know how on Waze you get the option to click to submit that there's a hazard on the road and there's a car stopped on the side? Well, that's me now. I am a Waze notification. Gotta just get a Honda Civic after this. This modding life is it's not for me. So stay tuned next week for top 10 mods you should do to your Honda Civic. So my phone is actually kind of low on battery, like 30%, and I was gonna like start crying. But I just remembered my smart ass keeps one of these in my car, and guess what? Bam, USB power, baby. So I have all these things in my car that are like, just in case this happens, just in case this happens. Well, today is the just in case. So I've been preparing for this my whole life. I'm so ready. The only thing that's missing is that there isn't like a clown or something. I prepared for that too. On the even brighter side, I get to use all the tools and survival stuff I have in my car that I prepared for. So yeah, stay positive, I guess.
Eventually. 1 eternity later.
So I just got my car back from my local mechanic. Cost wasn't too bad, it was $200 even. So what they told me what had happened was behind there where the leak was, there's an adapter, a plastic adapter with a O-ring that connects a couple of hoses, and for some reason over time my coolant, I guess, melted or eroded, disintegrated the plastic part of that adapter, and then I guess one of the adapters connects one of the hoses that runs the coolant line, and I guess it melted away, and then that's how all the leak came about. So the actual adapter piece wasn't expensive or anything. They told me it was like $25, $26 from the dealership, and the rest of that $200 was like diagnostics fee and labor and all that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. I know it was kind of anticlimactic. A lot of people asked me when I made that YouTube post what happened, and yeah, that's pretty much it. People also asked if this was something they can prevent. I don't think so. I mean, I guess once in a while check your hose integrity, because you know these hoes ain't loyal, so you gotta see where their morals lie. Okay, I'm just kidding, but not for real. I don't know if this is something, I feel like it's one of those things that you just can't prevent, and rather than try to prevent it, just be ready for it if something like this does happen. Because I mean, you can't really check every connection and every hose clamp every like 1,000 miles or anything to make sure that your car is intact. So it's one of those things where you gotta just be ready for it rather than try to prevent it. And that pretty much wraps up this video. I mean, thanks as always to the people that watch and the people that were curious about what happened. Also, I'm gonna try something new where I accomplish my 2017 New Year's resolution and aim to post one video per week rather than just sporadically, randomly, sometimes 2 a week, sometimes 1 every month or something. So I'm gonna aim to post 1 video every week, mostly on Fridays maybe. Maybe if there's a video that's like, I really wanna get out, that I'll post 2 a week. And also, it might not directly be MK7 related because I feel like I've talked everything about this car already. So maybe not directly MK7 related, but I'm gonna try to make it car related though. So yeah, like, subscribe, Patreon, Kickstarter, GoFundMe, whatever, and catch you guys in the next one.